Alright, so it's been about 2 weeks since My Hero Ultra Rumble has released, and I think it's safe to say that we've all come across those annoying, toxic, petty ass players that just don't know when to stop. Whether it's Bakugou just one tapping you from the top of a building, just sniping the life out of you, or Tsuyu just, jumping around with her ugly ass tongue, or Cementos cranking 360s like it's Fortnite, building a whole ass 5-star resort, or even Ida players, which I have a newfound hatred for it, just kicking you around like a damn soccer ball. Listen, my point is that we've all come across someone like that, playing whoever it is they're playing. But in today's video, guys, I'm gonna be showing you my top 3 most favorite, most busted ass characters in the game. So before the video starts, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share, and let me know down in the comments who you guys main in this game. So starting off this list is none other than the MC, the GOAT himself. There's a reason why he's the tutorial character, and it's not only because he's the main character. I think Deku is a really busted but also a really balanced character, especially if you can make use of his black whip. His black whip can be used more for just, pulling the opponent towards you. His black whip can also be used as a utility to just, escape. And personally, I think depending how you utilize the black whip, that's what separates, the average Deku players to like the above average Deku players. Me myself, I'm not even that great of a Deku player. I'm like average below average. Like I'm a hot doo-doo garbage. It's one thing to pull the opponent towards you, and it's another thing to, swing from building to building like you're Spider-Man. There's a reason why the black whip has only one use and why the cooldown is so high. Because they know if they give more than one use to the black whip, Deku mains are going to take over the game. His B ability is also really overpowered, especially if it lands, which it lands majority of the time. It can also be used to escape, which I think is good. Overall, Deku's a really good character, very solid. I'll give him a 7.5 out of 10. Next up on the list, we got Bakugou. And now, I know 95% of you watching this are either the toxic Bakugou player or have run into a toxic Bakugou player and they just won't leave you alone. They're chasing after you with their special ability. They're sniping you from building to building, throwing their nades. It's a nightmare, I know. I should know, I'm a Bakugou main and I've run into my fair share of toxic Bakugou players, especially on ranked. But there are quite a lot of things to admire about this character. His special ability allows him to exit a sticky situation whenever need be, but it also allows him to re-enter situations whenever he sees his team at a disadvantage. What I also like is that his Y ability, they make it really hard to land a direct hit, but when you do land a direct hit, the damage is tremendous. His A ability maxed out. I'm so happy they nerfed this because it was a lot of damage. Like when I say a lot, I mean like it took you like 3 taps, 3 hits to get downed. But the thing with Bakugou is that it does take quite a bit of skill to play, especially with his nades, because you can't place the nades directly on the opponent because the roll mechanic, the dodge mechanic in this game is really good. One dodge and the opponent is completely thrown off. So you have to be able to position his nades perfectly. You got to be able to maximize your A ability and hit most of the shots. And you also got to be able to time your E and aim it directly at the opponent. He's a very tricky character to get the hang of, but once you do get the hang of it, you're going to feel like a demon. And lastly, to top off my top 3, I got the symbol of peace, the GOAT himself, All Might. And honestly, it was tough to choose between him or Shigaraki because I do use Shigaraki more. But the reason why I chose All Might was because he has more movement in his utility. Almost all of his moves can be used to escape a sticky situation, and they do a tremendous amount of damage. His A ability, just like Deku, when it's maxed out, it does a tremendous amount of damage. And since Deku and Bakugou got nerfed, I truly believe that All Might is now the strongest character in the game. Just like Bakugou, All Might has a very useful special ability. He's able to use it to escape situations or, re-enter a battle however he wants. Basically, he just takes one giant leap in the air, just like how he does in the anime, obviously. but I feel like All Might's is more useful and more better than Bakugou's, because Bakugou, when he uses his special ability, he almost falls like immediately. All Might, when he uses his, he falls slower, which makes it more useful because he's able to pinpoint enemies and hit them while he's falling. His B ability also allows him to extend his escape from the special ability. If you know, then you know. But even when you aren't using the B ability to escape, the damage it deals when it lands, GG's. And then All Might's Y ability, to me, I don't really play him that much, but it's nothing special to me. To me, it reminds me of Bakugou's Y ability, the flaming fire wheel, whatever it's called. It's used as a shield, but you can also use it to attack, but at the same time, it's like really hard to land, from my opinion and from me playing All Might. Overall, I think All Might's a really solid character, just like Deku. However, compared to Deku, I think he takes more skill to play than Deku. He's still a very solid character, and he is easy to learn in comparison to Bakugou. Overall though, I would rate All Might a solid 8.5 out of 10. And an honorable mention would go to Shigaraki. It was really tough for me to choose between All Might or Shigaraki, as you guys know. But that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you've made it this far, comment the star emoji. See you later.